Episode 82. Jade introduces Dario as husband. Jade changed her clothes as quickly as she could. She was about to go out the door and call a taxi when she was stopped by Dario. "Where are you going?" "I'm going to Milliken. I'm running out of time." Jade put on her shoes and opened the door. Dario walked up to her and took off her shoes unhurriedly. He closed the door again. "You can go after eating. I'll send you off." "No, I don't have time." "Trust me. Hurry up and sit down." "Really?" Seeing Dario's affirmative expression, Jade didn't doubt him, but she was still anxious in her heart. Dario went to the balcony to make a phone call, and then brought breakfast to her. Her breakfast was a sandwich and a glass of milk. Jade was about to gobble it up when she received a text message. "There's a delay. You need to arrive by 9 o'clock. It was from Caroline. Jade almost thought that she had seen it wrongly. She looked at it several times, but she felt relieved when she confirmed the message was from Caroline. If she had to be there at 9, she should easily be able to catch up. Although it would take a long time to get there by bus, if she was in a private car, 10 minutes would easily be enough. "Mr. Dario, why is my phone's alarm not ringing?" Jade studied her phone while eating. Dario looked calm. "I turned off the alarm." "What? Why did you turn off the alarm? I told you yesterday that I had to get up at 7 today." Jade almost choked on her food. He actually turned off the alarm clock again? He almost broke her contract with Milliken because of this. This was such a rare opportunity. "I want you to rest for a while longer. Are you fine now? Hurry up and eat." "How did you know it would work out?" Jade looked at him in surprise. How did he know everything? "Don't you want to eat? Do you want me to feed you?" Dario asked as he raised his eyebrows. Sure enough, Jade ate obediently. After eating, Jade received another text message that told her the location of the shoot. Caroline asked her to go there directly and said that she didn't need to come to the company anymore. Dario personally drove her, but because he was afraid of being discovered, Jade had asked him to let her out early. She was about to get out of the car when she was stopped by Dario. "Mr. Foster, what are you doing? I'm going to be late," Jade said anxiously. She turned around and saw Dario, who was pursing his lips, looking at her passionately. "Did you forget something?" What is it?" Jade pretended that she didn't know what he was talking about. She thought that it couldn't have been anything good. "A good morning kiss," Dario said in an irresistible tone while he looked at her with a deep gaze. "No," she said shyly as she blushed. She thought he would let her go that day. She didn't expect him to remember it. "Then I will send you back immediately." Dario looked serious. Jade saw that he was really going to start the car, so she quickly closed her eyes and kissed him on the side of the face. "Is that okay?" "No. Let me teach you what a good morning kiss is." Dario stretched out his wide palm and wrapped it around her. He pressed his lips against hers. The interior of the car was narrow, so she had no way of escaping. But even if she hadn't been in the car, she wouldn't have been able to escape. Knowing that she was in a hurry to get going, Dario didn't kiss her for long. He only gently kissed her soft lips and let her go. Then, he gently said to her, "When your shooting ends, I will come and pick you up. Do you understand? Let me know where you are." "I understand." Jade blushed and nodded. Then she said to him, "Mr. Foster, you don't have to come and pick me up. Yesterday, because of me, you couldn't work well. I'll get back home by myself." "Little fool, just call me." Dario held her soft hand and kissed her before letting her go. He didn't leave immediately. Only when he could no longer see her did he feel at ease while driving. When Jade arrived at the shooting location, she found Caroline already waiting for her at the door. Caroline looked at Jade very seriously when she saw her come over. There seemed to be no expression on Caroline's face, and no one could tell what she was thinking. She only asked lightly, "Who was that just now?" Jade couldn't help but tremble. She already knew that Caroline would ask this. Caroline must have seen something. She didn't want to hide it and lie about Mr. Foster. She said in fear, "He's my husband." This was the first time she had introduced Dario to anyone as her husband. When she thought of Dario, her heart couldn't help but skip a beat. She didn't dare to look at Caroline's eyes, since she clearly remembered what Caroline had said to her the day before. She was really afraid that she would be terminated. A trace of surprise passed across Caroline's eyes, as if she suspected that Jade would have been married. She regained her composure and nodded indifferently. "I understand." Then she didn't say anything else about it. Just when Jade thought that Caroline would be furious, Caroline said very coldly, "All right, hurry up and go in. Everyone is waiting for you." Jade didn't say anything else, but obediently followed Caroline in. If an artist wanted to debut, the best way was to increase exposure. And the fastest way to increase exposure was to shoot advertisements. If an artist wanted to become famous, she had to appear in popular advertisements. Although television dramas and movies could also make an artist famous, they would take too long. To make Jade famous, Caroline needed to let her appear in front of an audience as quickly as possible so that they would remember her name. And Caroline was currently helping Jade get an advertisement designed by the most famous advertisement company. Creativity was the highest criterion for evaluating an advertisement, and this advertisement, which was being shot, was highly creative. The audience wouldn't forget it. That was the reason Caroline helped Jade get a part in this advertisement. The director in charge of filming was one of the most outstanding directors in the industry. His name was Edward Crispin. When he saw Caroline, he immediately went up to her and looked at the delicate-looking girl beside Caroline. A trace of surprise appeared in his eyes. "Hi, Caroline. Is this Miss Winslet? The young lady you were talking about? She is indeed unusual. Your eyesight is still the same." The director quickly glanced at Jade and praised her. Because time was short, Jade didn't dress up carefully that day. She just casually wore a red dress. Maybe Daria's eyesight really was good, since any dress in her closet accentuated her figure. The size was just right, making her look especially elegant. She wore her hair down, making it obvious that she was very casual that day. She hadn't even applied makeup, which made her appear refreshed and refined. The director, who was used to seeing stars with heavy makeup, felt his eyes brighten when he saw Jade's quiet and delicate appearance. Jade didn't seem to want to say too much to him. She anxiously said, "Since we're all here, let's not waste our time. Let's begin."